So hello everyone and welcome to another video. I'm stupid. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome to the first video of what is possibly going to be a new survival series, because the thing is, Insanity is a great server and all, and it's not lagging or whatever, but it's kind of hosted in France and my ping there is generally horrible, and even when it displays like a low number, like I don't know, 120, which would be amazing, it's generally unstable and tends to skyrocket randomly, which is kind of bad in the survival world, right? So, because I kind of do enjoy making videos, you know, I wanted to like make a survival series single player. And yes, I do have survival words. But here comes the second issue. Okay, actually we'll discuss it during the video, because, you know, I'm kind of anxious to start right now. This is, by the way, in the snapshots. So, random seed, etc. And here we go. Please. Okay, anyway. Yes, I do have quite a lot of survival worlds, actually. Okay, actually, I'm only playing on one. It's hardcore, new snapshot, everything. But it kind of heavily relies on redstone. Like, the entire world is built out of redstone, basically. And there's this... Oh, that's an interesting spawn point. There's this... I cannot tell you enough. Horrible bug. MC89146, I think it is. That makes redstone and generally everything that gets bug updates pretty fast. Redstone obviously being a main thing. Goodness me, why is the snapshot so laggy? Being not unload safe. And hey, a village. No village? A tiger biome. You can clearly see I'm kind of confused right now. I've been reading, you know, I'm doing semi-professional development too. Currently I'm working on a plugin. And goodness, my brain hurts from reading the code. I think you can see it. I'm editing an old plugin, you know. And my brain hurts from reading the old code. Okay, 9 wood, that's not gonna be enough at all. But yeah, because redstone is broken, I thought a lot about it and came to the conclusion that redstone may be broken, you know? But here comes the thing. I don't care whether redstone is broken in general, because the main issue, okay, comparators don't work anyway, but that's a snapshot issue, I hope. The main issue with redstone is that it's not unloading safe. It's not like broken as in it doesn't work, it's not unloading safe. And that means that if I do unload a chunk, I have to reload the redstone construction afterwards. Now in my survival worlds, they are all pretty much isolated, because they're kind of meant to be automated farms, and they're all built in spawn chunks and whatever to be loaded at all times. But of course, if you say quit on survival, you unload it. And because the farms can't auto restart because of that annoying issue, might link it in the description actually. You got to basically make your redstone contraptions you want to auto farm in single player. You got to make them unload safe by adding a switch. It's as easy as that. Okay, it's not actually that easy, because if you think about it, adding a switch is a lot of work if you have larger redstone contraptions. But anyway, let's head on a little. Okay, so yeah, redstone. If you if you do unload redstone, you need to make sure you have a switch to like basically reset it. That's all. If you have super compact automated redstone that does not have a switch, then you will have to break into your entire system and reset it manually, which is a pain, an absolute pain. And I'm not going to touch my worlds until the bug is fixed, because redstone is causing more and more world corruption every time I load it, and already I have to sometimes manually correct chunk datas that are not correctly saved because of the weirdly unloading redstone and everything. So I'm super scared for my worlds to perish from this bug. And so yeah, let's hope there's some luck. Question mark. I hope. Okay, this is not meant to be like new. No, actually, it is. This is not meant to be like a regular Let's Play because there's a ton of them out there, and really sure YouTube doesn't need more good Let's Plays. Goodness. Okay, actually, hey, buddy, wait here, please, please. Sense it. Okay, yeah, that works. And goodness, why can't I hotkey? And why is my mouse sensitivity that low? Goodness. Okay. I might want my craft. Yeah, I'm not going to touch the worlds, and it's not really that hard to fix the bug because, you know, I have done a modification, like I've actually written a mod for it that works on 1.15.2 that makes the unloading safe again. And yes, I could play on 1.15.2, but oh, that's interesting. Okay, it could play on 1.15.2 with the mod, but it's kind of broken in a way because I didn't read the game code long enough, or more specifically, I was unable to secure enough time and brain cells to read the game code, only partly deobfuscated, because I could only deobfuscate the methods that were from 1.12 to 2 and lower. So the pain of reading obfuscated code. I mean, I understand why they're obfuscated, but it's super annoying. But anyway, it's not that hard to fix. It's like 5 code lines, unless you wanted to create this files dynamically, which makes sense because, okay, I'll explain it a little bit more. Okay, on 1.8.8 it has first been reported, and this coincides with an update. Okay, the update was a little bit older, but I think it may have taken some time until it was properly noticed. It coincides with an update that changed the way block updates work, at least roughly. And the issue is that block updates that are queued, because Minecraft is basically single-threaded. Like, okay, there's a graphic render on graphic is one thread, integrated server is one thread, and client is one thread. So because the integrated server is single-threaded for some reason, I mean, okay, multi-threading is dangerous and it does tend to end poorly. But come on, you can't let a game as large as Minecraft run on one thread and expect it to work. I don't get that. That just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, okay, yeah, it's not optimized either. But anyway, the issue is that the server only can do one block update once, because it's one thread, one block update. It kind of adds up, right? And the block updates that are not executed instantly, and you know, if I'm breaking like one block, fine, that can be executed with no problems. But if I'm doing complex redstone and cobblestone auto farms, for instance, where a ton of blocks get moved and destroyed every tick, etc., and hoppers get updated every tick all the time, then yeah, you know, there's kind of going to be a lot of block updates happening, and those need to get queued because Minecraft only has one thread for some reason. I still don't get it. This hasn't changed in the last 10 seconds. And that means that the queue, yeah, you know, if the queue builds up, right, and per tick the queue gets, the queue is basically per tick, but sometimes the server lags. As of 1.15, the server will no longer try to fulfill the queue and just yeet the, oh no, that was 1.15, it will then try to fulfill the queue and yeet the FPS, which is a huge improvement, not gonna lie. For this bug, it's amazing, but it's still not enough, you know. The queue doesn't get saved. That's the entire thing. If a chunk gets unloaded, and every chunk gets unloaded in single player if you quit the world, spawn chunks don't get unloaded when you leave them, but every other chunk actually gets even unloaded when you leave them. Yeah, it's such a pain to deal with this. The chunk queue gets unloaded, the chunk gets unloaded, the chunk gets saved, but the queue gets deleted. And goodness me, I forgot to install my data. I have no idea what's wrong with my mind. Okay, I actually just created a world. Let's ignore this. Okay, yeah, I could have like set a cut and everything, but you know that's how it works. People don't think their decision's true. I'm definitely no. What's the word again? Exception. Thanks. Yeah. And as I said, the bug originates from 1.8.8. There is my broken mod because I didn't read the code through properly. But there's actually a correct, like a working fix on the bug tracker. I just don't know how to incorporate it into the code properly. I don't know what class file I need to modify for it. So there is actually a fix and everything. Why can't it just work? Okay, now I gotta get some Campfire Action going. So yeah, the goal of this single player series is to maybe not like proof, but just do it. Make every single redstone contraption. I will regret this, trust me. I will highly regret this. And I'll save by making it restart. Is that the recipe? It is. Cool. Okay, so at least my recipe knowledge still works, despite my brain not working. It's cool. That definitely makes sense, right? So yeah, we're in 20W09A. Oh yeah, I can't sprint without enough food. Yeah, okay. Anyway, 20W09A, new snapshot for the Nether update, and ouch! And I think that's basically like everything I wanted to say, like straight on. And I guess I'm just going to cut here and hopefully find a village or something. Like that was what I was searching for the entire time, you know. Get some food going on. Get some villager traits, probably not, but like hopefully find some bookshelves. That would be absolutely amazing. And I'll be right back then. So yeah, I've got my gears picked up. I have installed my data pack, and can we just quickly laugh at the breaking animation? I forgot those chicken. Anyway, so I checked the seeds. I've got my data packs all working and everything. The data packs, there's really like nothing to it. There's something to it. One of the data packs is I made myself. It's really not a big deal. It allows me to craft. What does it actually allow me? Yeah, craft cobwebs and something from spider eyes. I don't know. That's a desert? No way. Deserts are amazing. There's a ton of villages, a ton of husks, and you can die a lot. But there's also desert temples. So, because I usually don't die too much, I should be able to tackle this desert, I guess. And desert villages have tons of hay bales, which means tons of early game food. I like this. So yeah, I have been writing down the seed, and I'm going to check the biome map really soon. Yeah, but that's actually about it. Oh my word, that's a plains? That's cool. Yeah, that's basically everything I did. And is this... Okay, now, quick question. Is this a desert well? Yes, it is. For those of you who can't remember the desert well, it's an ancient structure that is apparently still in the game and really has no use. But it's super cool, okay? Don't question it. It's just a cool structure. And that's a desert lakes biome, they are pretty rare. But anyway, I'm going to head pretty much directly south, I think. Because, you know, I want to either find a jungle or a mesa with frozen ocean to build at. Why did you take damage? I don't get it. So, I don't know. I just feel south might be a good decision. I don't know why, honestly. I don't know. Don't question me. I'm a weird person. Hey, that's a savanna. Okay, but yeah, I guess just show you the database here and then continue exploring. Right? Question mark. So the database. So one is myself, one is a crafting tweak. But here we go. Durability ping, nether portal coordinates, HUD, which I'm using right now. the treasure gems and gem villagers, terracotta rotation wrench, silent mobs, villager death messages, more mob heads, redstone rotation wrench, double circle, rank drops elytra, customizable armor stands, villager workstation hides, and thunder shrine. That's it. As I said, one crafting tweak allows this nice thing that is from vanilla tweaks, and one I made myself that allows, oh yeah, it allows uncrafting of polished stones. I like this data as well. So yeah, but I'm gonna continue exploring, heading south, maybe like branching out a little bit, because just heading straight south is not a good idea. And see you later. So yeah, I didn't find a village, but strafing out and a little southwards again, I found a dark oak forest, which is very cool, and desert temple, which is about as cool, I guess. I will just quickly sleep because I don't like the nighttime. I actually don't have a problem with it when I'm pretty much geared up and shredded. And goodness me, why is there so many squids spawning here? Like there's a ton of water everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, it didn't even take like a minute to get from there to here. We'll stop recording, so I could really just have it run and talk a little more about MC89146, but I guess that's how it is. Oh, iron, yoink, that's mine. That is mine now, thanks. So, I don't want it to explode, so hey, that's cool. Emerald, gold, decent amounts of iron, gunpowder. I'm gonna take all of that, that's pretty cool. You can go, please. Yeah, I wanted to keep these because... What? Okay, I wanted to keep the things. I don't know whether I said it already. Okay. 1. Victory. Goodness, what is this luck? And I'm gonna take those 2. What on earth is this luck? And I think it's gonna be pretty useful to have the thingies as well. How are they called? Goodness, no! Stop it! Stop! Creeper, no! I mean, I probably didn't get a heart attack actually, but goodness, that scared the life out of me. But hey, that's cool. Desert temple looted. Dark oak wood I will acquire, I promise. Just don't have enough inventory space, and maybe I'll find another dark oak biome on my way. So yeah, let's just head down south again. See you later. Alright, can you see this? It's a village! That's amazing. Yeah, I've been going pretty much directly westwards from Desert Temple because I wanted to like check until the desert savanna biome complex. Oh god, no, I don't like this. Until the biome complex was. What is this house? And then Modric says we shouldn't torture villagers. Goodness, that doesn't make any sense. Well, anyway, hay bales. Why am I mining those hay bales? Just amazing. Oh yeah, you have target blocks in this new template. That's cool. Why am I mining those hay bales? I'll just explain what happened. I nearly died to another creeper after leaving the desert temple that apparently spawned right outside it. While I slept through the night, apparently a couple of seconds too late. Bad. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, then I was like, go westwards and find a potential village, desert temple, because, you know, I was at like the eastern border of the biome complex. Like, biomes tend to generate according to their warmth value. Like, desert and savanna are both really warm biomes, hot biomes, sorry, I don't care, which means that they tend to generate near each other in huge clusters, because a warm biome has a higher chance to generate closer to another warm biome, which means, yeah, those two biomes tend to form insanely large clusters. I'm gonna take those seeds. Oh yeah, I can't throw away this. No, why did I do that? Why did I set myself this challenge of keeping the items? Why? Okay, anyway. Yeah, I wanted because desert villages. Actually, I'm gonna take it. And savanna villages are pretty awesome early game because of their, especially early game, very useful loot. Okay, smithing thingies are pretty useful anyway. But okay, desert temples especially tend to have a ton of hay bales, and I'm after hay bales mainly. So I just decided to strafe through the biome in its entire vertical and horizontal length to the spam complex until I reach an ocean, or the biome that I would like to settle in. So I think this biome, this house should be the same as this house. If I check out this house, I know whether there's loot in there or not. There is. Hey, that cooked the bread. I'm gonna take that. So yeah, I've really got to do decent inventory management, which means you can go, I'm sorry. But I have more than enough bread now. And also, this is a very steep generation. Can you... Oh, that's a brewing stand. That's actually pretty cool. You know, brewing stands are somewhat cheap though. So yeah. By the way, I'm kind of scared to go to the new nether. Like, usually I would go to the nether with half iron armor. I'm not a scared person. Was I here already? I don't know. I'm not a very scared version of the nether usually, but the new nether, I have checked it out in a couple of words. So, goodness, can it not take delayed fall damage? That was not nice. I've checked it out in a couple of different worlds already, and I can say only one thing: beware of the Soul Sand Valley. It's the most deadly biome I've ever heard of. Goodness. Soul Sand Valley is worse than the End Dimension with a living dragon. I promise. There is hundreds of gas. Okay, that was scary. Hundreds of thousands of ghasts everywhere. Oh, that's an ocean. Yeah, well, and skeletons, and you can't walk properly on Soul Sand. It's so annoying. You're slow. You're slow, you're under assault by ghasts and skeletons. And the blue soul soil fire thingy deals double the damage. Yeah, yikes. So I would very much prefer to go to nether, because I don't know what nether spawn I would get, you know. I would very much prefer to go to the nether only with decently enchanted, at least full iron gear. Because there is no way I'm going to survive this biome without decent enchantments and at least full iron. No way, honestly. I mean, when I played Nether UHC with a friend, like UHC but in the Nether with a lot of good Stargate. Hey, lava lake, cool. We started in there, and it was basically right. The first couple of minutes were basically who survives the biome longer. In the end, I made it out both. Like, I think I just block clutched myself 3 or 4 times and escaped into a netherrack mass, where I eventually met my end by running out of pickaxe durability, having to dig straight down or straight down because I couldn't dig straight up because I wouldn't get any blocks, in order to hopefully land somewhere quickly. In order to... No way, there's another village. In order to have a chance to win the UHC, and it turned out that I kind of fell in lava. He was gasted into lava only half a minute later. I mean, yeah. It quite well shows how horrible the Soul Sand Valley is for survival. But on the other hand, I can't emphasize enough how I love the soul fire lanterns. I've used them in building. Rarely because they're pretty new, but I've used them in building already and they're super amazing. I absolutely love them. So I guess it's... I don't know. I'm scared to go to the nether. That's basically how it is. And there's a smithery! Can I please get armor? Please, villager, give me armor. That would be highly appreciated. These smitheries look super amazing. Do we even have a chat? You do. Iron, that's cool. Bread, that's cool. Apples, you aren't worth anything. Get out of here. But hey, iron boots. Could have been worse. This is another of those houses where I don't really understand why Mojang doesn't want us to torture villagers when they do it themselves. But 2 grindstones, really? Interesting. Why is there grass? I don't get it. I don't get what use a villager would have for grass. Yeah, yikes. But yeah, I don't know. I do have a wait. We've got to do the traditional Minecraft veteran thing, making a red bed instead of a normal bed. To those of you who have not been playing Minecraft so long enough to know this tradition, you wouldn't get it. No longer, seriously. Beds used to be red, like always. There was before 1.12 World of Color update, I think that was its name. There was no way to get a bed other than red, because all beds were just red, no matter what wood you used for crafting. And that has evolved into tradition, you know. So I'll just continue taking the nice villagers' gifts, or in other words, raiding it. And I don't think I'm gonna check out these houses over there. Oh, there's hay. There's hay. That's a good point for going there. Oh, and here I got a stack already. That's amazing. Stack of hay is 3 stacks of bread. So basically no food problems. No, I'm not gonna take the melons, because melons' only real use is getting glistering melons, right? And you can trade those from farmers. And glistering melons, they're a potion ingredient for healing potions. I don't see why you need a ton of them. Like, generally, the only potion that I know why people would use it a lot is the fire resistance potion when you're working in the nether and don't particularly want to die. That would make sense. I'm not gonna check out that whatever is there up there. So yeah, but I'll be right back with, I don't know, maybe another find. Who knows? So yeah, not even 200 blocks after this village, there is Shattered Savannah, which is pretty amazing. But this one looks. Why does it look circular? And why did I just attempt to? Why did I just attempt to zoom on it? I don't know. But this one does not look as insane as the other ones I've had so far. Like, I've seen Shattered Savannas that get capped off at Billhead. And what is this with villages today? Goodness! That's amazing. I've never seen so many villages in 200 blocks in my entire life. Okay, at least I think so. No, it's actually not true. I've once played on a world, on a customized world, on 1.11 I think it was, where I just set the village generation rate to 5 million, and basically into, not 5 million, but to a maximum like 100%. And the entire world was just villages. And why is this a savannah village generated in a plains biome? And probably the, like, starting point, the well. Yeah, the well is like the border of the biomes. It apparently chose savannah, which I'm fine with, because savannah villages are amazing. I like the cha-cha. I don't like the orange. It does not blend in at all, but fine. It's fine, you know. It's merging villages. Not gonna say anything.